Saturday, October 1st found the last regular season game for the Beefeaters against the visiting Hamilton Hurricanes. Let's take a look at the highlights and scoring plays of the game. Hamilton coming off the bus and firing on all cylinders. We would see Dage hit his first two big connections of the game, and then the Hamilton defense gobbling up Ethan Chambers in the backfield. But of course the Beefs had an answer to this when we would start seeing great play from the secondary on the Beefs, breaking up passes, and then a big tackle in the backfield from Connor Crozier, and then Dage getting picked by Connor Woodrow. Chambers back at the helm would connect with Mitch Spence for a nice first down, and then a great big pass to Nigel Morris down the field. Couple of plays later, we'd see Williamson with his first field goal of the game, and we'd end the first quarter 3-0 for the Beefs. Second quarter, about 5 minutes in, Williamson nailing a 40-yard field goal to add 3 more on the boards for the Beefs. Then we'll see Hamilton with a big inside run, and Hamilton on a nice connection, but the ball comes out, and Connor Winrow on the interception and run down the field. A few minutes later, we'll see Hamilton backed up in their end, connect on a nice big pass, and then the Hamilton defense sack Ethan Chambers once again. The Beefs would need to punt away, but they would nail a rouge, making the game 7-0, and then we'll see a nice big inside run from Hamilton for the first down. Hamilton, keeping with the air attack, finds their pass broken up by the Beefs' Moboku, and then Chambers connects with his man Spence on a deep pass, setting things up nicely for A.J. Williamson, and he gets his third field goal of the game. And then we'll see the final play of the half right now with a big strong run from Caden Williamson of the Hurricanes. About 4 minutes into the third quarter, and we see Dage connecting with his man downfield, setting up Hamilton for a nice ground and pound TD from number 33. The kick is good, and we have a 10-7 football game. Beefs back on offense, and we'll see Tazzy Vang Bell on a nice scamper down the field, followed by Chambers connecting deep down the field again with Nigel Morris. Pinto at the helm, stepping in for Chambers, gets sacked by the Hamilton defense, but then Williamson on a big punt aiming for Commissioner's Road hits another rouge for the Beefs. Beefs back on offense, and Dyer with a great big inside run, and the Beefs will march this one down to the goal line and hand it back to none other than Mr. Dyer one more time for a big run up the middle, and we've got an 18-7 game after the kick is good. Fourth quarter, and let's see Szymanski on the edge knocking down this laser from Dage, followed by a deep pass breakup for Mr. Winrow, and then Pinto's going to hand this one off to Taz for a nice little run on offense. Well, we're back on special teams again, and here's our friend Mr. A.J. Williamson with his fourth field goal of the game, 21-7 for the Beefs. Then Hamilton sees Jesse King on a big run and tackled by Dylan Clark. Szymanski, well, you heard his name a couple times today too, knocking down another pass, and then a big sack from the Beefs. Here's Szymanski one more time. Pinto, feeling all the hype from the defense, says, you know what, I could do this too. Keeps the ball for himself and goes for a huge run down the field. And then who else? Mr. Williamson with a 32-yard field goal. It's good. And then we'll see Hamilton tackled in the backfield by Matthew Smith. We'll see the Beefs back on offense. Pinto handing off to Cardona. Cardona hustling to the end zone. The kick is good. We've got a 31-7 game. And to top it all off, the big man, number 58, Mason Smith, on the INT. The last play of the game will rumble down the field, and that'll be all she wrote. 31-7 for the London Beefeaters, 7 for the visiting Hamilton Hurricanes. Join us again in 2 weeks for Week 1 of the 2022 playoffs here on Beefs TV.